Welcome and good morning. Thank you for joining us for Friday's Daily Market Review, brought to you by FMTrader.
Crude oil heads lower as the unexpected crude oil inventories data came higher than expected, showing an unseasonal growth. In the first quarter of 2016, German GDP inched up by 0.7%. Yahoo shares continue to head higher, supported by the future acquisition by Verizon. The increase of job openings in the US is expected to boost gains for the index thanks to improving labour markets. The euro is expected to head lower against the dollar as the change in the inflation-adjusted value of all goods and services produced by the German economy is expected to decrease. The dollar is supposed to gain ground against the Swiss franc as the level of a composite index based on surveyed US consumers is expected to increase. The Japanese yen is expected to gain ground against the dollar as the change in the total value of US sales at the retail level is projected to decrease.
Thank you for joining us for Friday's Market Outlook. We hope that you will tune in tomorrow morning for the latest events in the market. Until then, be sure to log on to FMTrader.com for all of your trading needs. Your personal account manager is ready to answer all of your questions.